And you can look at me as we talk. That's fine. In fact, I'm going to move that just a little closer. Are you a loud talker at all?
I can't be.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be, but do me a favor. Count to 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, perfect. All right. So we are with Coach Mark Soto, who's bringing us another year of the Honor Bowl. So, Mark, for rookies like me and people who might not know, tell us what the Honor Bowl is.
Well, the Honor Bowl is about bringing some of the best teams of America together to honor our nation's military veterans. It started because I have 2 boys that served in the military. I knew that they were going to see war. They saw death. They saw friends being killed and wounded. And being a coach on the football field, I wanted to do something to give back. So I started bringing coaching friends together, and every ticket that was sold, every concession that was hot dog that was sold was about giving back to our military veterans and making money to help them through their transition of coming home and being wounded and helping wherever we can. So that's how the Honor Bowl began. And over the years, it's become, probably the best, well, we've been told, the best high school football showcase in America. So we're honored to bring this to the Sacramento community, and we plan on doing it for years to come.
Excellent. So first I want you to tell me a little more about all this money that you're making, what exactly you do to help these guys. Because it's not an easy transition for these guys. A lot of them say it's hard for them to come back and get used to being back in civilian life and finding work and that sort of thing. Yeah. What do you do for them?
Well, over the years, we've done many things. We've bought them specialized wheelchairs that have tank treads on them. A lot of these guys have lost their legs due to IEDs and other things that cause them to lose limbs out there in the war theater. So we buy these chairs for them, and those chairs could be as much as $15,000 a piece. And we've, through the purpose of the Honor Group and the Honor Bowl, with what we've been doing, we've been able to buy over 8 of those. And now with the wars winding down a little bit, and not as many people suffering, amputee loss of limbs, we've been doing service dogs. And we found that these service dogs really help out when it comes to the men and women that are suffering from PTSD, TBI issues, and they're a little more cheaper than the track chairs. And we've bought 15 service dogs by now, and those could run anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. So we've just over the years been doing that type of stuff, also helping them find work through a new work initiative that we have and that we're building and finding employment. So there's a lot of things that we do with the money.
When it comes to them finding work, what do they tell you is sort of the most difficult part of that for them?
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with the issue that people have when they know that someone has come home from war. There's this, I don't know what you want to call it, this feeling that, well, if I hire them, that am I going to bring an issue in because they might be suffering from a PTS issue or something like that. We've learned over the years that our military men and women are some of the most highly qualified people out there when it comes to employment. So with this new group that we're working with over here in Granite Bay, it's our dream and goal is to marry people that have a particular MOS. It could be infantry, which would make a great cross-reference into a police officer or a first responder. It could be a medic that would be a great cross-reference into being a paramedic. So what we're doing is we're working on getting people that have MOSs that are broad in scope, where they're trained and skilled in that, and matching them up with an employer that might be looking for that type of employee. And it's been working great, and we plan on growing this across the nation.
How's the VA help these guys? What do they say about the kind of services they get once they're back?
Well, the VA is definitely been going through some changes lately and some pressures. There's a lot that the VA does. It's extremely good, but there's some that there's some points that they're missing on. So it's nonprofits like us that kind of pick up that mission where they're missing and help where we can. but I've got VA friends that are doing a tremendous job in helping our veterans. There's some many great resources here in Sacramento, and as long as we're working with them and helping them and our military veterans achieve what they're trying to do, both with healthcare and with employment and other resources, I think it's a great partnership.
Now, what are the guys and gals who are now benefiting from, what you're doing and organizations like yours? What do they say in terms of what that means to them to have that extra help?
Oh my gosh, it's amazing, and it brings such great joy to families that we've met, to guys that have lost limbs, to guys that are, just having a problem with, remembering. Some of the testimonies we get back are just tremendous. And we have goals to continue this on for many, many years.
All right. So now let's talk about the Honor Bowl event itself. What can we expect when we head out there?
Well, it's a huge rivalry game to begin with between Granite Bay and Del Oro. I coached at both schools, and I could tell you right now, this week is a very, very amped up week. It's rivalry week, so we all know that Del Oro and Granite Bay are a huge rivalry, so we're really excited about that. But to bring the Honor Bowl event in with this event, where we're going to be honoring our first responders, our firemen, our police, our paramedics are going to be out there in a big way. We've got the Placer County Sheriff that have partnered with us over the last 3 years to put on this event. So we're really excited about them coming in and entertaining the crowd with some of the unique things we're going to do on the football field. And we're going to have Gold Star parents there. These are parents that have lost their children in war, and we're going to honor them too. So it's a tremendous night of patriotism, of honoring the flag, of showing people what we do as a nonprofit, and also some great football. So we're expecting up to 10,000 people tomorrow night. So anybody that wants to come better arrive early.
Well, and as a member of a Gold Star family myself from the Vietnam era, we appreciate the effort.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you for that. So the 49ers are involved.
Yes.
That's, that's nothing to shake a stick at. They're a pretty big organization.
Yes.
In fact, I believe they were just named one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports. Tell us what the 49ers do for you.
Oh, I don't even know where to begin. I mean, it was such a shot in the arm to get a phone call from John Lynch Sr., who's John Lynch Jr. is the general manager. And he's known us for many years from the event that we do in San Diego. And he called us one day and said, "How can I help, Coach? I love what you're doing. How can I help?" And so we partnered with John Lynch Sr., who then introduced us to his son, who introduced us to 49er management. And once they heard about the mission of what we're doing with the Honor Bowl, they're very community related. They do a lot with youth. They do a lot with the military. And they thought this was a natural fit. So we met with them, and they loved what we do, and they came on as our presenting sponsor. So you're going to see 49er alumni out there tomorrow. We're going to be giving away free swag from 49er stuff. They're all over. They've just been a great, their executive management when it comes to marketing, social media support, has been second to none. So we're honored to have the 49ers involved with us.
Do we have any names of those alumni yet?
Yes. We're going to have Dennis Brown, who I think went to the Super Bowl in '92. He'll be out there tomorrow flipping the coin. We have a local guy by the name of Fred Otis Amy, who's a former 49er that's going to be out there tomorrow participating. And I don't know who else is going to be coming up, but I know there's going to be a large 49er alumni representation tomorrow night.
Excellent. Now, I'm also assuming that we're going to see a lot of these military veterans, the local folks, the guys and gals come out and enjoy the game.
Yeah, we have a group of veterans by the name of the Patriot Guard Riders, and these are the guys that when there's fallen heroes that are brought home to our community, that form a flag line to honor them and protect the family and make sure that no outside negative sources come in and affect the funeral process. Well, they're going to be there in a big way tomorrow, partnering up with the police and the sheriff on the field, and it's always a beautiful show, pregame show out there to see these guys partner up and lock arms and come out together. And then we do a big thing to the crowd and we welcome them home. A lot of these guys are from the Vietnam vet era, and we want to say thank you. We know that you weren't welcomed home properly like our Iraq and Afghanistan veterans are, so we're going to do a special welcome home to our Vietnam vets.
Oh, I love that. I think that's a great idea.
Thank you.
What time's kickoff and where is it?
Okay, well, it's at Del Oro High School in Loomis, California. Kickoff is at 7:30. I got to tell you, you're going to want to arrive early, so if you're coming from around the area, please be there by 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we're more than excited, and I got to tell you, you're going to see a lot of patriotism on that field tomorrow.
Are advanced ticket sales, or do you buy them at the gate?
You buy them at the gate. There's plenty of tickets available. It's the best ticket in town. I think it's $7. I mean, it's a Starbucks coffee, right? And you'll have a great time.
Excellent. Coach Mark Soto, Honor Bowl. We're happy to talk about it, and hopefully folks will get out there and enjoy the game and pay tribute not only to the veterans, but our first responders.
Thank you, KFBK. You guys have always been great friends to me and our cause, and thank you so much.
Thanks for that.